77 WABC and Bergen Newbridge Medical Center honor the life of legendary broadcaster and our friend, Ernie Anastas.
Hi, it's Ernie Anastas. You know, your thoughts can affect how you feel. Bergen Newbridge Medical Center is the largest hospital in New Jersey, providing comprehensive, equitable, compassionate, and high-quality emergency inpatient and outpatient medical care, plus mental health services and substance use disorder treatment. The Bergen Newbridge team can address your total health needs in one convenient location. Call 201-225-7130 for an appointment or newbridgehealth.org.
Study and play come together on a Windows 11 PC. And for a limited time, college students get the best of both worlds. Get the Unreal College Deal. Everything you need to study and play with select Windows 11 PCs. Eligible students get a year of Microsoft 365 Premium and a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with a custom color Xbox wireless controller. Learn more at windows.com/student offer. While supplies last. Ends June 30th. Terms at aka.ms/collegepc.
So at the next EU summit, I will set a new direction for Britain. The last government was defined by breaking our relationship with Europe. This Labour government will be defined by rebuilding our relationship with Europe, by putting Britain at the heart of Europe, so that we are stronger on the economy, stronger on trade, stronger on defence remains. Because standing shoulder to shoulder with the countries that most share our interests, our values, and our enemies.
You're stupid.
That is the right choice for Britain.
Let me get to the great Rob Shuter, who, of course, got a brand new book out. He's all about gossip, but he's also very, very in tune to what's going on in his hometown back there in the UK and across America as well, politically. Rob, good Monday morning, buddy. How are you?
Hey, great. I'm even better now I heard that theme song. I want to get it as a single. I could rock out to that.
All kidding aside, that was actually really good, right?
It was really good. I'm married to a Grammy-winning songwriter. I'm going to play it to him today. It's a great song. You cannot enter a room, any restaurant, unless that song is playing. Yes.
Tell your husband about Country Yossi. He's one of the greats now.
Right.
Yes. Now, you did say to me this weekend, and it's a big statement, Rob. It's a big statement. Look, I've taken a special interest in the UK, spending a lot of time there the last 3 years with Ava going to school in Wales. So we love London. We love England. I can see myself living there one day, but not the London that is right now. But you said to me this weekend, you said, and I quote, these elections, the most important in the history of the UK. Did you mean that?
Yeah, I'm going to stand by it. So as well as being a silly gossip columnist, and I get it. I get what I do. I talk about Kim Kardashian's bottom for a living. But as well as doing that, I have a master's in political science from the University of Edinburgh. I started out wanting to go to London and work for a member of parliament. I did not have the chutzpah, the balls to go and be a member myself, but I visioned a future in politics. So it's really dear and near to my heart. The reason I made that statement is for my lifetime and my parents' lifetimes and their parents, there was two parties in Britain, Labour and Conservative. And along came Nigel Farage and has done something that I just never thought would be possible, to go up against the system, whether you are Labour or Conservative, to go up against them and to be playing with the big boys and winning is absolutely stunning.
And correct me if I'm wrong, his party is the Reform Party, yes?
Reform Party. They started as the Brexit Party, so he was the one that really got Britain excited about leaving Europe. Then after they did leave Europe, he figured out, Nigel, there's something here that is more than just a one issue. It's not just Europe. It's not just immigration. It's taxes. It's security. It's law enforcement. And he figured there's a place here. Nobody thought he could do it. There's a place in Britain for a third party. For years, the Green Party and all these parties tried to create a third party, and it never really took off. Nigel has changed that, and now there is a viable, in fact, a really strong third party in Britain, and it has shook Conservatives and also to the Labour Party. It shook them that now he's up there with the big boys.
No, he really is. And you go back to Starmer, who, of course, is part of that Labour Party, and Noam really put it well for Americans that don't pay attention. It was kind of like the midterms for you guys in the UK last week, and Starmer's party took an absolute beating. I knew they were in trouble, and I've been hearing Nigel's name for months because I do keep up with it, but I had no idea that England was going to speak that loudly against Starmer. Were you surprised to see how bad a beating he actually took?
Everybody was. Everybody was. They knew he wasn't going to do well. The midterms are a rough period for whatever party is in power, whether it be America or Britain. So it's always a rough time. They're always frightened of losing seats. Now, the question's going to be is, will they sit up and pay attention? A smart politician has several years before the general election, and if they sit up and listen and change directions, they've got a shot. But often we see this, don't we? They don't. They dig in. They don't listen to the public. This is a great barometer. I think of midterms as like a lighthouse showing politicians the way. Clearly what they're doing isn't working. People are really angry, rightfully so. I was back in Britain in January, and I've got to say, Sid, I felt a little frightened there. For the first time ever in my home town, I didn't feel so great walking around later at night. I felt much safer here in New York. And
wow.
The public is fearing this. They are feeling this, Sid. And Starmer should sit up and listen. I fear his arrogance is going to tell him not to, but they could change course here. The public is angry, and rightfully so. Crime's bad over there. The city's dirty over there. It's not Great Britain anymore. It's a different place.
Well, it looks more like Pakistan, to be honest. I mean,
it's a massive change in composition. I mean, like, I get what you're saying. No, I get it.
And Paris looks the same, too. I was in both places last summer. So, but what is the biggest issue? You talk about crime in London being rough. You talk about it's dirty. I don't think that for any London folks that love America, that Starmer did himself any real favors by going against President Trump and not helping America in this latest effort against Iran. But what are the biggest issues, you think, for the folks where you are back home that are against Starmer?
Good question. First of all, let's just say, when the Brits saw King Charles with President Trump just a few weeks ago, that's what they want. They want that special relationship with America. In many ways, I think Britain is more closely aligned with America than Europe in values, in what they want out of the world. They want a Britain that is a fair shot to people, where everybody has a chance, that the crime rate is low, the immigration is legal. They want a country that works. When you are the head of a political party or a government, it's a CEO job. They want a well-organized machine, and Britain feels like the wheels are coming off. They're very proud of their healthcare system, except try to get an appointment. They're very proud that they have an immigration policy, except nobody seems to be going by the rules. They're very proud of their bobbies, that's what they call policemen over there, except when you walk around the streets now, I don't think the police feel safe. So everything that they really, really valued is changing. And I think that's the same sentiment that got Trump elected in America. Nobody thought Trump could pull this off. He did it. He did it twice, maybe three. Like, he's done this. And the Brits are feeling it. The world is changing really quickly, and I think technology is part of that. And I think people want it to just slow down a little bit. Yeah. And so at the minute, people in Britain see a ray of hope here. This is being celebrated. There's some people over there who are very upset by these results, but the people have spoken, and now you have to listen to them. And if you don't, in 2-3 years, when Starmer calls that general election, he doesn't have to call it until 2029. So he's got a few years. If he corrects course, he's got a shot. He's not done yet. But if he doesn't, and I don't think he will, it's over.
It's over. 2 more will let you run. Yeah. Rob Shuter doing a great job here. One of the issues, too, in London is anti-Semitism. It's huge. You may remember 2 Jewish people were knifed to death, not shot, stabbed to death outside of the biggest shul, I believe, in London on Yom Kippur. 2 weeks ago, again, 2 Jewish people outside of a shul stabbed to death, murdered in London. Starmer always comes out hours later with relatively insincere, kind of like Mamdani. Yeah, I'm sad. I'm sorry. But we did see something this weekend that I did not see in the 3 years I was there with my daughter, and that is this huge rally, huge in London, pro-Israel, pro-Jewish in London. So they may be turning the page there too, Rob Shuter.
Let's hope so. It's really bad over there. The rabbi of London, the head rabbi in London, is telling Jewish folks to not identify as Jewish when they're walking the streets. Don't wear yarmulkes. Don't give any indication that you're Jewish. You're not safe in London. You're not safe. That's outrageous. Most Brits are really decent, smart people. You have thugs everywhere, but most Brits are against this anti-Semitism. But the leaders have to stand up. And I know that they want to be pro-Palestine, and I get what they're saying, but they can't throw the Jewish people under the bus. It's become really cool throughout Europe and in some ways in America to hate on Israel. It's got to stop. Benjamin Netanyahu was on 60 Minutes on Sunday night, and he was talking about how it's time for Israel to stand on their own. They don't want to have the funding from America anymore, the billions of dollars. I think that's a really smart move too. Americans, people don't want to feel like they're paying for another country, and so Israel's trying really hard to reset this, and I think too, leaders have to stand up. But what's going on for Jews in London, in Paris, it's dangerous.
Terrible. Here in New York, too, as you said. One more, I think a lot of folks really believe, and I do, too, that part of the reason why Nigel, the Reform Party, formerly Brexit, is now the darling of the week ahead of the Labour Party, like you said, a Conservative Party. The reason why that's the case is because he is very similar in his philosophies, in his policies, in his demeanor to one Donald J. Trump. That he inspires the London people because watching Nigel is like watching Trump. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think it's even bigger than that. I think I've known Trump for 20 years. What his skill is, he talks like us. He talks like my mom, my dad. Like there's common sense there. So I don't think Nigel is getting rewarded because he sounds like Trump. I think Nigel's getting rewarded because he sounds like Brits. What he is saying is reflecting what the public says. Trump reflects what America thinks. And I think that's what you want in a politician here. I don't want somebody who doesn't make any sense to me. I want someone that says it as it is, has some common sense. We just got so out of whack here, and we just need a little bit of common sense. You know, some people think it's radical. It's not. It's common sense. And so Nigel talks like the every man, every woman. And how can that not connect? When you hear somebody talking like your friends talk, like you talk, your success on your show, you say it as it is. Remember our friend Wendy? She used to just say it. Yep. And a lot of people are scared of saying stuff these days. And Nigel's not that guy. He's not scared.
Nigel, a radio guy like I am, and
yes.
maybe when he becomes prime minister, they'll
maybe
put my show on. I think I would kill it mornings in London, don't you, Rob?
I think it should be TV, though. With that face it, I think it's wasted on the radio.
You don't need the BBC. You got Sid. You're right. To put me on television, to put me on radio, that'd be great. I'd move there tomorrow. Anyway, what a great segment. And you have now, congratulations, you've earned the right to be our new Europe correspondent.
Do I get a theme song? I want a theme song.
Yes. Well, you got to reach out to Country Yossi. He'll put that together for you.
Right. Congratulations.
Wait a second. Your husband is best friends with Barry Manilow, no?
He is. Maybe I'll send you a theme song. Next appearance, I'll have a little theme song. I'll get Barry to sing it.
Oh, if you do that, honestly, I will make sure Justin provides you with oral in front of Macy's on New Year's Eve. How about that?
Deal. What more could a boy want? Good news for Britain, my friend. Really, seriously, good news.
Yes, it is. And you were great this morning. Thank you so much, Rob Shuter. We'll do it again very, very soon. Thank you so much.
Take care, my friend. I love it. A regular. Take
You're
care,
great.
man.
You are regular. Rob Shuter right there, filling in us on the latest, which is PM Starmer and his party, which, of course, is the Labour Party in England. Took it on the chin last week. They got hammered, and that does seem to pave the way, hopefully, in a couple of years for Nigel Farage.
Thanks for listening to Sid and Friends in the Morning. You can hear Sid and Friends in the Morning weekday mornings at 6. If you like the podcast, share it with your friends and listen anytime at WABCRadio.com and download the WABC Radio app. Hit that subscribe button on all major podcast platforms. Plus, follow WABC on social on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and X. See you next time for a new episode so you never have to wonder.
What the heck is going on here?
I got into a Genesis. This is luxury. Whether it's a sleek G70 or the GV80 with that third row, these are high-end vehicles with payments that actually make sense. Go see Michael. Tell him Sid sent you. Genesis of Brooklyn. Find him at genesisofbrooklyn.com.